Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me again. Today we're going to be taking a look at Newage's Legendary Heroes 058 Alonzo. I love that he's called Alonzo. I'm a Formula 1 fan, well I used to be, but yeah, I think it's funny that he's called Alonzo and he's a Decepticon. Anyway, this is their take on Barricade, and yes, he's teeny tiny. He's considerably smaller than I expected him to be, I have to be honest, but we'll get to that. So here's the packaging, and the packaging is quite nice. I don't usually get the packaging, but of late all the sellers I'm buying from on AliExpress are actually including the boxes. So we get this nice sort of, I don't know, it's kind of like a mashup. It sort of feels a bit Bayverse. Yeah, so I mean it's a nice box, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I mean I wouldn't have been unhappy if I didn't have it, to be honest. But anyway, there we go. That's the side view. It's quite nice. They all seem to be in this pose these days. And then there's the back. Again, nice pictures of the actual figure. There's that on that side. That's the top. And there's a big sticker on the back, on the bottom, which I can't get off. Well, I can, but it's leaving a lot of gooey mess, so I'll probably just leave it. So yeah, that's the box. Quite nice. So yeah, I will pause and get him out, and we'll take a closer look. Right, so here we are with Barricade out of his box. Before I go any further, I need to correct myself. I said that his designation number was 058. It's not. It's 05B. I just misread that. It looked like an 8 to me. So there's that there. Just to correct myself. Yes. So here we are. He's really small. He's a lot smaller than I thought he was going to be. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going to put him. Anyway, we'll come to that in a minute. So let's see what he comes with. So he comes with his instruction manual, and I have to say I don't know where this seller was storing these figures, but oh man, it reeks like somebody's musty old basement. It's just it's horrible. So yeah, there you go. That's those are all the ones I guess that you can get on, where was it, on there. It has these as Harry, Murphy and Maverick. So I'm guessing Sideswipe, Prowl and Blue Streak, probably. So those are other ones you can get. I will not be buying any more of these, they're too small. He comes with two of these. Now I've knocked him over. Comes with two of these guns, which you can put on him, and I'll show you in a minute, but I'm going to put one down because they're so fiddly. They're so small. There goes, nice little gold paint, that's really nice, do like that. So you get two of those, and then you get one handheld weapon. So yeah, which I think, looking at my other Prowl figure, is, yeah, it's pretty much standard by the looks of it. So there we go. So right, let's have a look at the figure himself. Now he is nice, don't get me wrong. He is a really nice little figure. He's really nicely made. It's just that I didn't realise he was going to be this small, and he doesn't scale with any of my other figures. The reason I bought him is because I love Barricade. I've got a thing for Barricade, I'm not entirely sure. And I wanted a Barricade to go up against these. Well, I've got all three of these. These were the Iron Trans figures, and yeah, I kind of wanted. I saw the Barricade and I thought, oh yes, he's very similar. I'm sure he'll scale. No, I should have just waited for MFT to knock this off, which is inevitably what's going to happen. So yeah, that's a bit of a bummer for me, because he's just too small. He's not going to fit at all. I have no idea where I'm going to put him. Right, anyway, there's that. So let's get back to the figure. Let's get right up on this face, and this is going to be a difficult review because he's so small. But yeah, he's got a nicely sculpted face. Don't get me wrong. It looks good. It's Barricade for sure. Yeah. But the finish is quite nice. Although I probably would have liked it if they had hidden the wheels like on the Iron Trans ones. Lovely colouring though. He's got a little badge there on his chest. It's just a little silver dot basically. But yeah, they've used some nice paint on him as well. I really like the sparkly purple for the windows. That's nice. So he's got police written on the back there. That will be his boot area. Yeah, it does say to punish and enslave on the side, so yes, that's right, 643, yeah, that's all right, that's all barricadey. Nice paintwork on the wheels there. And up the side, up the back, you can see that shiny purple there now. Ooh, that's really nice. So yeah, he's nice. He's really nice. Let's pop his weapons on. Let's see how he looks with those on. So it just goes in there. There's a hole that you can see there. They just go in there. A little bit awkward getting them in, but they fit quite well. They look quite nice. Oh, just unpegged him now. So we get that to sit flat. Yeah, there we go. So let's give him his gun. Oh, that's a bit tight. There we go. Yeah, he looks pretty cool. I like him. I just wish he were larger, but probably my fault. I should have checked the sizings more accurately. I saw the picture and I thought, oh, that looks like it's the same mould. So yeah, that was my fault. But he's really cute. I do like him. It's really sweet. So let me just come out a wee bit and let's do a comparison with a mainline figure. Well, more or less mainline. This is Barricade from that, was it Galactic Odyssey collection set that I got from America that I haven't got around to reviewing yet. So you can see this is the Earthrise version. So you get a general idea. I mean, it's definitely Barricade. It's, let's see if I can get it on the face here. Let's see. You know, the face is well done, given how small it is. So yeah, there we go. Right. Now, let's do the transformation. It is quite simple, but yeah, let me just do it anyway. I did it again. I forgot the articulation. I've been doing these long enough now. I should have remembered. Anyway, there we go. Right, let's do it now. So, for a little guy, it's quite well articulated. His head's on a ball joint, so you can get actually you can get all the way up. And a little bit side to side, not too much. And some rotation, although it's a bit tight on the rotation. The wings actually move up and down, the door wings, so that's quite nice. The arms are on this joint here, so you can get them all the way out if you want to. They also rotate, but that wheel does kind of get in the way just a little bit. You can probably get them all the way around if you wanted to. If you wanted to use it, you can use this joint here, so he can bring his arm backwards, but that looks really painful. He's got a double joint due to that transformation. The lower part is ball jointed, so you can rotate that around. His hands can go down, but they can't really go up due to transformation. He does have a waist swivel. His legs go all the way out to the front, all the way out to the back, and some. He's got a thigh swivel, and you can get those knees all the way up due to transformation. And he does have a tilt at the ankle, so he's pretty well articulated for such a little guy, so it's quite good. I also forgot to mention that there are these little heel pieces that are like that. Usually you need to just pop them down a wee bit, and this is to keep him stable so he doesn't keep falling over because of where his wheels are. So yes, right, back to our regularly scheduled review. Right, so you want to remove the weapons we've just put on. Right, try and do this where you see more of the figure and less of my hand. Right, so what you want to do is you want to unclip the bonnet section. That'll just lift up, and then the head will just fall forwards through that gap there, like so. You need to rotate the waist. You need to rotate the waist, and then you're going to collapse the feet up. It's very similar to what we've seen in Siege and Earthrise, to be honest. So you're just going to need to rock this piece here. You're going to need to rock it in like so, and that basically finishes that. It'll all sort of squash up in a minute anyway, so I'll do the same on the other side, like so. Put these up, and then these two pieces will just clip together. You can see there's a big tab there going into that hole there, a peg rather, not tab. There we go, and then that's that bit done. And then you're going to need to unfold the windscreens and the side windows and doors there. You're going to rock this backwards, and there's a couple of tabs just here and here that's going to go in here and here, like so. And then what you're going to do here is a bit of fiddling about, because you've got, get that to focus, you've got hooks here and here that are going to go in underneath here, you can't really see, and then you've got a tab here that's going to go in here, and then you've got a tab here that's going to go in here. So if you just rock that forward, those the rest of those legs will now collapse in by themselves. Tab that bit in there, and then theoretically these should all just line up and tab in. There we go, lovely. Right, so then you're going to come to the arms, and you're going to want to fold in the hands. They don't fold all the way in, they just fold into there, so you fold them in like so. And then you're going to rotate the arms on this ball joint like so. Want to twist them all the way around so you're like this. Then what you're going to do here is you need to disengage this tab here, so just pop that open, and then you fold this in, and this whole section will just go like that. So you just need to rock that up so it looks like that, and then that should go just in there. Now you can, if you want, rotate the head round, but I didn't bother. I mean, if it bothers you, then obviously turn it round. And then you do the same on this side, disengage that bit, rock it around, rock it in, like so, and then that hand is going to go into there. I find this to be fiddly. There we go. And then there you've got your vehicle mode, and it does look very nice. I really like it. it's got all my fingerprints all on it now. That's a shame. But it is very glossy. It does look really nice. It's a very nice looking barricade. And obviously you can see the bits all underneath, but what can you do? They all look like this really, don't they? But again, you can see that gorgeous purple sparkly paint that they've used on all the windscreens and the windows. It just look gorgeous. Yeah, so it's a nice figure. It is a really nice figure. I'm not going to say that it's not. Now, I don't think there's anywhere you can store the weapons, and there's certainly no room underneath. So I think basically you're going to need a little baggie for the weapons, because I can't see anywhere that they'll clip in. No, there's nothing there. So right, let me just bring in some of the others for the comparisons. Right, so here he is with the Iron Trans Prowl. Let's just get that better. So you can see the size difference there in vehicle mode. It's quite a bit smaller, so even in vehicle mode he's going to look out of place. And here is the Earthrise Barricade. So yeah, I mean there's a lot of difference in size obviously, because this is supposed to be a deluxe, this is meant to be Legends, and I think for me this is smaller than Legends, because I've got a whole bunch of Legends class figures now that all scale really well with each other, and this is the first one that I bought Legends class that's been considerably smaller than this. So yeah, that's really nice, by the way. Review of this coming up. So yeah, let me see, comparison wise, this one's got windscreen wipers, that's quite nice, but this one has the clear windscreen, and I do like a clear windscreen. I mean, not that it matters much because it's on his back most of the time. This one also has some clear headlights. I think the bonnet section cleans up nicely on this, and much nicer than this, if I'm honest. This is a bit untidy. Also, when you come around to the side, door wise, the doors clean up nicely here. We've got this ball joint on the Iron Trans, but that does mean that the wheels are hidden away, so that's an alt mode sacrifice I'm willing to have. Otherwise there's not really much in it between the two, other than the obvious size difference. That's not going to push together now. So yeah, I do love the sparkly paint though. I'm a sucker for sparkly stuff. So there we go. Yeah. Oh, the other advantage of the Iron Trans is that you can put both of the shoulder cannons in the car mode, in the alt mode, like that, on the bonnet section. I don't know if you can store the gun. You could always shove it on the inside if you wanted to. That's what I was going to look at actually. I was going to have a look to see how their guns looked between the two of them, and I think they are very similar. Just a colour really. Oh no, there's a fair amount of difference between them actually. But yeah, so that's it for the Newage Barricade. He's a really nice little figure. He's really well done. I think standing on his own, I think he's nice. But he was expensive. I mean, he was, by the time I take into account shipping fee and what have you, he was about £23. And for me, that's too much money for something this size. If he'd have been this size, I would have been delighted with him. But at the size he is, yeah, I'm slightly disappointed. But like I said earlier, that's probably more on me for not properly reading the description. So there we go. That is a look at the Iron Trans Barricade figure. Yeah, if you're collecting this scale, which I'm not, but if you are, then yeah, definitely worth a pick up. I would say if you're willing to pay the 23-ish quid for him, then yeah, go for it. He's a really nice little figure. So right, that's it for this one. I do have lots more Transformers stuff coming, so stay tuned. And as always, thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves, and bye bye for now.